We're going to check the girth in a minute. Let you move around. Okay, Synneva, I'm dying to know about your name.
Like what it means?
Where does it come from? Is it?
It's Norwegian.
Norwegian, okay. Now the Norwegians have weird words.
My last name is a city in Norway.
Okay. Is this a pony or a horse?
Technically a horse.
Does he measure his horse? Oh, so tell me a little bit about what you're doing.
Okay, so this is Nuno, and he's Jimmy. And like in this past year, I haven't been riding much because of another pony, but I've been like.
Don't seesaw as much. You're just talking to me. Yeah. So how long have you been riding it this year?
I mean, I rode him like while also on the other pony, but I've been really riding him starting in October.
Okay. And what are your goals for this year? Are you riding it this year, or is this just a short term?
I'll be riding him next year.
And will you be competing on it? At what level?
Probably first and second.
Okay. Okay. And that's as far as he's gone in his training?
Now he's done fourth level.
Okay. Is that as far as you've gone in your training?
I mean, I did ponies.
Okay, so that's a second, third level.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So you say first and second. If you've ridden ponies and he's trained at third, I would say second for sure.
Okay, second.
Okay. Does he do changes?
Yes, but not super clear.
Okay. Okay. And is he fit?
So. I mean, yes. I hope so.
What do you mean you hope so? Is he in regular work?
He was, but he got like a nasty order, so he got off a little bit. Only like 2 weeks.
Is there an answer, a simple answer for you for any question?
No. Not in middle school girls.
Leave his face alone. Okay, it's not fair. He's just standing there and you're paying attention to me, so leave it alone. Okay. So what should we be working on? What do you think we should be working on? What have you been working on?
We've been working on like lateral movements.
Like what?
Like shoulder and
The lack of specificity. Is that the word?
that's the word.
The lack of being really clear and specific here is a little impressive. Okay, so what have you been working on?
I've been working on shoulder and
Okay, when you do shoulder in, what are you thinking about to make it best?
I'm thinking to not try to keep a clear mind. Well, that's not really a good answer, but I like
When you are doing shoulder in, is it perfect every time? Okay, so what are you thinking about that you have to do to make it the very best you can make it? Okay, see, there's the problem. That you're not able to tell me immediately. This is what, I don't know, do I pull too much on the inside rein? Do I pull back? Do I not get the shoulders in? Do I get it too crooked? You know, you should have that in your head, otherwise how are we going to make it better? That's the thing that I say, write these things down and so forth. So when you come out here, okay, today my shoulder in, I'm going to make sure I keep my outside rein steady. I don't know. There. Okay, so now I'm going to have to decide. So let's go out on a medium walk. Now, forward, forward. Stay on the circle if you would. Active walk. Is this your very best walk? What a nice tail. I notice the important things first. Tails, I'm very aware of tails. Tails and faces. Do you like this walk? Yes or no? Now, tell, what's wrong?
This feels very like it's not forward enough.
Okay, so make it more forward. What do you want me to do? Throw things at you? See, it's not even the end of the day and I'm getting snide. You're in trouble. I like it. He has a little tendency to get a little too deep. You know what I mean by too deep?
Yes,
Be careful of it. Pull up a little bit. Yeah, good. Good. Aren't you? Good. Straight ahead. And somewhere approaching E, a turn on the haunches. That was kind of turning around. Okay? I want you to be a little gutsier about it. So try to make it a little bit smaller. Sorry. Try to make it a little bit smaller. So a little bit after F. Active walk. Bending slightly to the left. A little half full turn. And turn sharp. Yeah, there. Easy. Okay, that was closer. He stepped out behind a tiny bit. You needed to have a little bit more effective outside leg. We're going to try one more over here. Be a little gutsy about it, okay? I'm asking for a turn on the haunches. The hind feet should not make a circle larger than about 3 feet. So a little half hold and turn, 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 turn. There. Your last step was good. You just gotta, truly turn sharp. Okay, we're gonna come back to it a little bit. Now, drop your heels down. It's not up to you to create every single stride. Now, wasn't it you that wrote on your thingy here about having a stronger leg?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't want you to have a stronger leg. I want you to create this, I want you to make this horse be a little more reactive. So you don't need a stronger leg, an effective leg. And let's go to trot. A little fresh, aren't we? Good. Good. And walk. Forward walking. Move. Walk. Move. Yep. Is this normal?
Sometimes.
Okay. And trot. You can handle it?
Yes.
Good. And walk. You notice I'm asking him to walk at the spot he's been a little goosey? Yeah. And trot. I'm not telling him not to be goofy. I'm telling him to pay attention to the rider. Good. And almost walk. Ooh, ooh, and forward. Elastic arm. No, I didn't say walk. I said almost walk. Almost walk. Meaning just shorten the trot. Go partway to walk. Good. And now normal trot. And shorten the trot. Ooh, ooh. And normal trot. Good girl. What are you looking down at? Yeah. And walk. Good. And boy, that saddle's going right up on the withers. And trot. Good. Yeah. Oh. Use a little voice. Oh. Yeah. And walk. Good. And a turn on the haunches. Be a little gutsy. And turn. Good. Not too much outside leg. Okay, it started, no, that's not just halfway. It started good and then you kind of gave up. And trot. And walk and halt. And let me, can you check your girth? You need me to. Okay. I gotta say, your horses here have to learn to put up with noise, don't they?
And it will always be like so quiet until you're wiped out at sea, and then like a motorcycle or a fireman, and it's usually the horse that like just got rid of.
Are we good? Okay, let's go to trot again. Good. Now, I want you, this is pretty good trot. But I was just going to say, is he adjustable? Now shorten him a little bit, and then a little forward. Try to keep your arms quiet. And next time at A, you're going to go straight ahead. And shorten a little bit. Oh. And forward a little. Straight. And shorten a little before the corner. Up. And then forward a little. A little shoulder in, just not much, maybe shoulder forward. Yeah, and straight, that's fine, not too much. And shorten a little before the corner, and forward. Yeah, and just a little shoulder forward, not too much, just, yeah. And straighten. And short before the corner. Oh, oh. I want to see a little short right now. Oh, and then forward. What will become just a half hole. But right now I want literally before the corner that you shorten him a tiny bit. Oh, and then forward into the corner. And now, and shorten a little bit. And then from M, forward, forward into the corner. Looks like it needs to be turned over. And now the best you can, leg heel, across the diagonal. Just to wherever, I don't care where you end up. Now, oh, oh. That's more of a diagonal line, isn't it? What are you looking down at all the time? Yep, straight ahead. Remember the little tiny roll before the corner, but I want you to go forward into the corner. Forward, straight, yeah, leg heel him over towards the wall, don't pull it. Yeah. Again, somewhere after H, a little roll here, and a little bit of a leg heel. Keeping him parallel. Good, 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 much better. Yeah. And a little low here. Every corner has a little low before it. And a little leg heel. Now look in the mirror. Is it parallel? Yeah. Left rein a little bit towards your belt buckle. And drag right. Good job. And a little forward. Good. A little tiny shoulder in, shoulder forward, not much. Good. And straighten. And a little roll, roll. You hear me? Before every corner, a little roll. That's it. And then forward. And then forward into the corner. Good. Good. Yeah. A little low and fold. I want you to even come to anticipate that. Yeah. And a few shoulder-in steps. And straight. And roll. And fold. Good job. Good. Now a little bit after K, a 10-meter circle. We could have a little more bend. You want to go not quite to the center line. Okay, this ring's a little wider than a 20-meter dressage arena. Good. And another 10-meter circle. Bending, bending around your right leg. Still think it should be a little smaller than that. Good. And walk. And a turn on the haunches. Left leg, hold. See, that's huge. Okay? Now, go in the turn left into the middle of the ring. Just right now, go in the middle. Now make on the center line, make a small circle right. Small circle right around the center line. Small circle, little one. That's it. Stay the front legs on this circle and put his haunches in. Put his haunches in. Touch him with the whip, put his haunches in. Haunches in more. Haunches in more. Haunches in more. There. Haunches in more. There. There. That's better. Okay? And get out. That's a little more of a turn on the haunches than what you're doing. Okay? So try it again. Don't be afraid of it being too small or getting stuck. If we get stuck, we'll deal with it. So try it again. A little half alt turn. Half alt turn. That's better. Shouldn't be any bigger than that. Okay? You got a little slow motion. I don't blame you. Okay? Long leg. Get your heels down. Yep. Marching in the walk. Marching in the walk. Into your corner. Oh, we're not circling. Sorry. Marching. Marching. Diagonal free walk. Good. Don't let your reins get too long. Marching. My description is always he should look like he's going home to dinner. Okay, and medium walk. Is he going forward? Is he melting into your aids? Forward, 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 forward. Good. Good. Tiny bit more together if you can. Just a tiny bit. But don't let his neck get lower. Yep. Good. Good. You got that leg down near the girth, you have a tendency to hold it up. Good. Into your corner, and into your corner, and after your corner trot. Straight, straight, straight. Elastic, quiet hand. Yep. That's a little bit of a slow trot. Now, at M, I'd like you to ride a haunches in. Drop your leg down. Okay. You're getting there. Good. Yep. And straight into the corner. Right leg. Right hand. Yep. Into the corner. Straight, straight, straight. Yep. Now, a 10-meter circle. Remember, you don't go quite to the center line. 10-meter circle, and the haunches in on the center line, on the long side. Yeah. Sit level, you're leaning in a little, okay? You're going to have a little bit more neck bend. He's looking a little bit at the wall, he should be looking at the end of the arena. Now, once again, on this long side, he should be looking exactly at himself in the camera. Haunches in, haunches in, haunches in. Pulls him to go. Go straight, don't go sideways. I mean, don't turn him into the wall. Now just make a circle back over there and see if you can stay on the wall. Just go back over towards B. Yep, now bend him a little right. Just a little. Right leg, think leg heel. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Good. And now haunches in on this long side. Now, quiet your left hand. Your left hand is bouncing on his mouth big time. That's it. Bend his neck a little. There, good. You've got plenty of haunches. And across the diagonal. Yep, and then forward in the corner. I like the roll before. Straight, just straight. And wall. string and put a rock on the end of it. And I did this. The weight of the rock would keep the string taut. Your elbow is so it's like your elbow, it's like your upper arm is your own personal gravity. It takes it back. So it wants to come back, but it's very easy, so the horse can take it forward. And if the horse gives, it comes back. Like the way it does. So let me keep it down. Don't you slime me. Help me out, George. No. Shoot, A. Towards your hip. You're going towards your thigh. In other words, your hip. Take it off the range. So, if it were to go back, it's better not to this spot. But if it were, it would end up right. So you're going on a line between his mouth and your hand. You tend to do. Hold your hip. Don't short your aim. I'm doing much more than you would do on a horse. Short your aim. Good. So it's your elbow coming back. Not your hand. Good. Okay? That's neutral. That's you doing nothing. Okay? So if all is good, that's the pressure you should have on your mouth. I do. I do. But now, the other thing is, not every horse can be absolutely that way. Now, I want you to stay the same elastic, but you're going to have more pressure. That's pretty strong. You're using somewhere in between, less pressure, but not what as good as I did before. That's good. So, I don't know how much you need. Your goal is that lightness that we had, but lightness is more about elasticity than it is about how much power. Now, so neutral is here. Then you can use the reins. I never use my wrist. Yeah. Well, it's slowly feeling. So you don't want to have your wrist like this, ever. Okay? So that's one way to use it, without giving it on all. But what I'm getting at, it's not anything you do, you have to be able to not do. And that's what started all of this, is you get doing this. Okay? So you want to do something, fine. And then you've got to keep going back to neutral, back to nothing. Quiet, same. You're a mouthy thing. The same with your leg. You use it and then it's quiet. Okay? Just walk a circle a moment. Marching. Are you all paying attention to the time? Good. Now, I want you just to go with him for a moment. Meaning, I don't care if his head is up, down, sideways, backwards. Just you become part of it. Now, shorten your reins a little bit and go to trot. And again, just be part of him. I don't care where his head is. Can you be silent? Can you be neutral? Very nice. Okay, well that makes me feel better. So, now let's see if you can put him a little more together. See if you can put him a little more together. But don't get busy. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You gotta neutral your rein a little bit, sure. And straight ahead. Bending a tiny bit left. Tiny wobble before the corner. And a little shoulder in. Good. Left leg, don't you come off the wall. You don't need me to tell you that you're falling off the wall. You just leg yielding back out again, basically. You could have ridden a little more of a corner and haunches in. Bend his neck a little more. Bend his neck to the left. Give your left brain enough. Bend his neck left. Bend there. He's spooky. Yeah? And let's try it again over here. Again, looking straight at me. Looking straight at me. Haunches in, neck bent. Neck there. A little more neck bent. Good. Now, walk a minute. Are you aware that he's avoiding the bend? He's bringing his nose in and his ears are going out. Now, let's walk a circle. Let's walk. Walk, that's a crawl. Get your heels down. Make a very small circle, like 5 meters. Now bend his neck a little extra, just for fun. See, that's not a problem, is it? Please walk, that's a crawl. Please put your heels down. Put your heels up by the saddle pad. March. Yeah? Now, go, once you get to the wall, go straight ahead. And heels down. Get a little tappy with the whip. Forward. Now, haunches in. Same neck bend. That's better. Now bend him a little too much. Over bend, just take his neck left, now give a little. Now take his neck left and then give a little. Really pull his head to the left. And then give a little. Yeah? Don't hold him. Because then he just twists his neck. Just checking your way, people.
And you want to fail.
Forward, forward, just normal walk. Bending in the corner, bending, good, and haunches, good, good. Now give the left rein and then bend him again. In other words, leave him alone and then bend him. That's plenty of haunches. And bend him, quick, and then leave him alone. Are you giving the right rein enough? There. That's it. That's it. Give. I don't want him just to get stuck like this. You see? So I'm saying, loosen him up. It's interesting. He bends so easily everywhere, but it haunches in. Yep, let's go to trot. But you must not just hold him, because then he just turns his head sideways. And trot, as you're ready, just straight ahead. Yeah. And a small circle. Forward, yeah. Left leg, a little leg yield. Left leg, push him up. Oh, that's it, good. And straight ahead. Yeah. Look up in the mirror. Are his forelegs in front of his haunches? Good. And now we're going to do a little haunches in. You're going to work that neck a little bit. You're going to play with it a little bit. Bend it, now give a little. And bend and give a little. Yeah? Yeah? Make sure the right rein isn't restricting. Yeah, that was better. Still not very good, but it's better. What are you staring down at? Now, straight ahead, a little shoulder in. The hand staying quiet. And a half circle and a little shallow half pass. Just a simple little half pass. Now forward, forward, good. A tiny little head tilt, is there? I can't quite tell.
Yes.
Right leg is good. And a little haunches in. No bouncing on his mouth. Sitting level, keep your left hand up, play with his neck a little bit. Play with his neck, yeah. There's that trailer going by. Go ahead and go right back to work. Don't let him get away with it. quiet. And a little haunches in. Give the left rein enough. Allow the bend. Bending. Bend the neck. That's it. Now, I want you to make a large circle up there. And as you go by the mirror, I think you can see, I want you to look, as you go by the mirror, I want you to look at the bit in his mouth. Okay? As you're just trotting this circle, that bit should be still. Is the bit still? Can you see it?
Now it is.
Okay, it wasn't though, was it?
No.
Circle again. That's what I was talking about. You let yourself get kind of bouncing on his mouth, and unfortunately, he puts up with it. And just straight ahead, a slightly bigger trot. Go, go. Ooh, I like that. Nice. Not much of a corner though. Is this hand going to be quiet? No, you're moving the bit. Elbow easy. Circle down here. No. The problem is you get that bit busy, 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 and then he's going to become numb to it. Elastic arm. Try to quiet that bit. Go straight ahead. I want you to look in the mirror. You're leaning to the right. Be careful sitting level. Make sure you have equal weight in both stirrups. Circle once up there. Look in the mirror. Quiet left arm. I think it comes from a good place. I think it comes from you not wanting to hold him. So you end up doing this little take you. Okay, you talk that fast. Now, just be there. Just be there. Nice. Now you're letting it get longer and longer. Just contain him a little bit, but in a quieter way. Are you looking in the mirror? Straight ahead. I see this every now and then what you're doing, and I find it difficult to correct. I find it difficult for me to find the right words. Steady, steady, right on. Let the arm want to come back. Steady, circle here. I want you to try something. I want you to put your little fingers on the saddle. Yeah. Now the bit's steadier, isn't it?
Yeah.
So just acknowledge to yourself what your arm feels like when your fingers are on the saddle. Not that I want you going around pushing down on the saddle.
It feels elastic.
It feels what?
Elastic. Like
Interesting.
like I can feel it like
Yeah.
go like I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think I know what you're saying. Now, can you take your fingers away from the saddle and keep the same feeling? It's better. You're letting the reins get a little loose. Good. Good. Steady. That's better. Let's give him a little walk break. Give him a pat. Walk. I didn't say crawl. Give him a walk. So you're very fortunate you've got, wait, are you from here? Why not? You've got these mirrors. You know, you can keep checking. And I think we found a good little tool for you, which is just with the fingers down. You know, you let your reins get a little long, put your fingers on the saddle and just find that feeling. You really got to think about that because it ends up, you don't mean to, but it ends up you're way overusing the bit.
It made a lot of sense because when I was holding more, my body was working less, my abs were. And then when I lay back, use my own muscle, pull myself up, and they start burning.
People don't appreciate the core strength that's needed to ride a horse. Okay, let's let him walk a minute. I just want to see a little canter. I never thought, you know, when I was riding, we didn't have it all. But it's tummy muscle. That's what I said. There was no tummy. I had the cord sort of wasn't a thing. And I just had no sense of core strength until I started to give up riding. And it was a little bit of gradual that I had to stop riding. And there was a period where I could get on and ride just a little bit, or I might get on and just walk. And, you know, I would ride for weeks. And then I'd get on and work horse for weeks. And these muscles were working me. And when I rode my whole life, I was never aware, strong enough until folks. Okay, why don't you just show me a little canter? I'll turn you loose a moment. However you want to do it. Just always be conscious of what your little horse is feeling on his mouth. Good. Very nice. Keep a little left bend. Be careful it doesn't progressively get a little faster. Little one stride adjustments. Good. Good. You almost hit that block there. Be careful. Good. Now, let's come to trot and walk. Oh, walk. When I say trot and walk, I mean come to walk pretty promptly. And now let's go from walk to canter. Today. Okay, there's a little bit of trot in there. Yeah, yeah. And now come to trot and walk again. Forward and walk, yeah. Now, I want you, let's trot just a moment. Now, I want you to just think about what a Grand Prix horse looks like. Can we make him look a little more like a Grand Prix horse? Meaning a little more up and a little more together. Little half fold up and together. That's it. Don't be afraid to experiment. That's it. Little shorter for a moment. Yeah. And again, a little shorter trot. Just a little, shift him back a little and then go forward. And now walk. And now I want you to think, we're just going to introduce this today. We'll get to it a little more tomorrow. I want you to go ahead and think the same thing in the canter. Yeah. Now, little half fold up. Don't be afraid to take him up a little. Take him up a little. That's it. Good. And then a little forward. And then a little up again. A little up. And then a little forward. Good. But you're not blocking. Don't throw him away. Little half fold up. And then, yeah. Good there. That feel a little different? He's not being quite so much of a snowplow. Yeah, looking ahead. And now trot up and forward, up and forward, up and forward. That's okay, good mistake. He was kind of going, wait a minute. Yeah, one more canter. Good, little up and forward. Just direct his front end a little. Just enough leg, not too much, but direct his front end. And now up into the trot. Up and forward, don't let it down. Little half hold, yep, good. Good job. Okay, and let's wall. Up and forward. Yes. And let him down and give him a pat. Have you ever watched airplanes land? You know how an airplane lands? What's it do? What's that?
They go down, but they don't land in the front. They start in the back.
Exactly. And then they go a little ways and then the front wheel comes down, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I want you to think about him landing in his downward transitions like that. You can come in. Super. Are we good?
Yes, ma'am.
Good job. So I want you meditating about your hands. You ride too well to be doing this.
Yes, ma'am. We're coming in. You're good.
And the mob arrives.